I'm young and passionate about my country's future moving forward, agriculturally, industrially, and basically just bilateral, any type of economic advantage that we could have. Yes. All right. I'm Dion Smith, the Executive Chairman of B.A.I.C, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly, and the Member of Parliament for Nassau Village constituency. Most persons don't even know what B.A.I.C stands for, so I wanted to inform you. It's the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation. I also wanted to just briefly tell you a bit about what we do at B.A.I.C. The B.A.I.C is making strides in the right direction, because as you know, our mandate here at B.A.I.C is to stimulate the economy, to create more small to medium-sized businesses, as well as to push the agricultural product. But this is what the Bahamas needs. And this shows, Mr. Sergeant, that B.A.I.C cares about the Bahamas, eh? We're bringing partners all the way from China. We have a very large team here at B.A.I.C. What we do is we encourage persons to come to us with an idea, any idea, and we help you create a professional business plan. So we have a business planning and development unit, which would help a person who is interested in becoming an entrepreneur get started. The business plan would be one that has been vetted by some of the best professionals in the country that work here with us at B.A.I.C. Then what we do, let's just say for instance, if you wanted to get into the fishing business, you would come to us and indicate exactly what type of fishing business you would like to get into, where you would like to get into this business. After meeting with our business planning and development unit, or maybe about 2 to 3 times, they then would begin to work on your business plan. Once your business plan is completed and vetted by our managers at that department, you would then be introduced either to the Bahamas Development Bank or to the Venture Capital Fund. We walk you through the process and now try and help you get capital to start your business. Now, it is not every business that Venture Capital or the Bahamas Development Bank would support. They want new business, new innovative ideas, ways to increase the industries here in the Bahamas and ways to bring in new streams of revenue. Don't want persons to think that we only focus on new industries or making entrepreneurs. As the name suggests, Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation, we also play a very important role in developing the agricultural sector in the Bahamas. What we have here is B.A.I.C's own greenhouse. I'm so proud to say that after 3 months, we actually harvested our first crop of organically grown lettuce, and we have them in the shelves of Solomon's. That could have been anyone. This could have been right in your backyard. B.A.I.C wants to lead by example. B.A.I.C don't just want to tell you that you can take a bite out of $1 billion and not explain to you how you can do it. Many persons may think to take a bite out of this billion, they need 10,000 acres of land to be able to grow, 5,000 acres of watermelon and maybe 5,000 acres of tomatoes. No, what we're trying to do here at B.A.I.C is to encourage a lot of satellite farms or a lot of innovative, and as I would have said earlier, cutting-edge technology, and using those technologies to the best advantage of the corporation as well as the general public. What many persons don't know is that we import about $1 billion worth of food each year. Persons don't realize, or you don't take into consideration, that if we have millions of persons that stop over to our shores, even if only half of that amount may be staying in a hotel, these persons eat about 3 meals a day. So that can be over 1.5 million meals a day just on tourists alone. Even if we only have about 300,000 to 350,000 persons living in the country, that's also going to be about 900,000 to 1 million meals a day. And in each of these meals, you're either going to have some sort of produce, or you're going to have some sort of fruit or some sort of vegetable. So there is already a market out there. What my vision is to try and remove the risk. If it is that B.A.I.C can show you the market where these items can be bought in large volumes, then we eliminate some of the risks. If we are able to help you get the capital to start perhaps an agricultural business, then we also begin to minimize the risk. So we want to put persons in positions where they can not only start a business, but that they can have access to the right markets to make sure that all of the products or produce that they grow can be sold. B.A.I.C cares about you. In fact, B.A.I.C cares so much about you that we created our own training facility because we want to train persons. Without the proper training, you cannot get the proper benefit of whatever area it is that you're interested in. So as I would have indicated, B.A.I.C is involved in all sorts of industries as well as agriculture. But what it is that we are so proud about is that B.A.I.C is the only government corporation that is connected to its own solar power system. B.A.I.C has about 30% of its power produced by this renewable energy system that you see here. And the reason why we wanted to do this is because recently studies have shown that by 2030, the amount of energy needed to be generated to run the world will perhaps double. So it is necessary now for us to start to think outside of the box and to get ahead of the curve. The reason why I'm telling you this is because B.A.I.C cares about you. We don't think that we should just every day try and create the same industries, or every day try and get a job in the hotel, or try and get on the police force. We need persons to think ahead, see what it is that the world in general will need, and try to come up with ways to get into this industry. So I encourage everybody out there to try and get involved in solar energy or any form of renewable energy, because believe me, it's going to be very important in years to come. I was mentioning to you earlier that B.A.I.C is proud to be one of the only government agencies to be connected to its very own solar system. But not only are we connected, we have a system that's in place to monitor the amount of power that is generated. But the point is, we're not just trying to talk about things, we're trying to do it, show you how it works. And if we are just talk and no action, then you won't think we care about you. And that is why B.A.I.C is not talk, we're action. Additionally, we also provide land at a very government subsidized rate. Most persons don't know, if we have agricultural land available at B.A.I.C, the land is leased for $25 an acre per year. So most persons, in my opinion, humbly, do not take advantage of what it is that the government does to try and promote agriculture in the country. So if you're interested in starting a farm, some sort of agricultural project, feel free to come to B.A.I.C and let us assist you. You can come in and make an application for agricultural land in Lutheran, Nabucco, and very limitedly in Andros, because you know that we have BAMSI down there, as well as in New Providence. But I just want you to know that B.A.I.C is here to help you. This is the mandate of B.A.I.C. And since I've been made chairman, I've decided to take that mandate to the next level. Speaking about agriculture, and to conclude, I said that Martin Luther King had a dream, but Dion Dynamite Smith has a vision. And my vision is to see agriculture become a sustainable pillar in our economy in the Bahamas. We focus too much on tourism and banking. I was told once by a very wise man that he who controls you controls your food. Let us begin to try and control our own food, and also to improve the new industries here in the Bahamas. B.A.I.C cares about you. B.A.I.C would like to see you become an entrepreneur. B.A.I.C would like to make you a millionaire.